K5FAZ.
Good evening, K5CFW.
K5CFW, KC5FAZ. Good evening, name Sean.
I'm David here, just transiting somewhere. I'm only a couple blights from where I'm going.
K5FTW, everybody be safe. 45 minutes, they're saying, for this high wind bow echo comes through.
Yeah, that was a double and Ricky one.
Yeah, it's not hard to squash this little HT. How is the signal, though?
Sounds just fine.
Awesome, thanks much, KC5FAZ. I'll just go back to listening.
All I was saying is 45 minutes they're saying that bow echo storm is supposed to be on part of Tarrant County.
K9WAT. Yeah, it looks like that thing had over 100-mile-per-hour winds for a minute there.
Listening to some of the scanner stuff on the internet, there was one report of a possible wind gust of 75 mile an hour just north of Mineral Wells.
Yeah, I was checking it on the base velocity while I was coming through, I guess Bridgeport maybe. And it looked pretty intense over there.
Roger, roger.
This is K5KFR, Keller EOC online.
K5KFR, this is KD5TDC.
Gary.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing well. What can you tell us? Are you just getting started up here?
Well, I haven't gotten anything yet. I've been kind of watching it all evening long. I mean, I'm just seeing the same thing probably that you guys are seeing.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, we're just bringing up the CASA and other stuff here right now.
Yeah, my phone's going off now. Let me go run and see if we're getting spotter activation. This is KD5TDC.
K5KFR.
UTR W5MAY. Okay, W5MAY. Any of the EOCs that are on, looks like we're going to get an activation. So if you've got spotters, start to get them keyed up and running. We'll get underway here as soon as we get an official word. W5MAY.
First EOC copy, thanks. W5HRC.
K5TDC. We're going to open the net in ARES mode. We expect activation from the Weather Service will come shortly. So if we've got spotters who can head to the western portion of the county, that would be perfect. And the National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Denton, Parker, Tarrant, and Wise until 10 p.m. Stand by and I'll read that. Okay, the National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Parker County, eastern Wise, Tarrant County, and north central Texas until 10 p.m. At 8:54 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Decatur to near Boyd to 6 miles north of Weatherford, moving east at 50 miles an hour. The storm contains 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail indicated by radar. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. So we are in the path of this thunderstorm. If we could have spotters, if you'd like to kind of start over to the western part of the county, we should expect activation shortly. This is KD5TDC.
We have received the activation request. We'll stay in ARES mode for another 10 or 15 minutes tops until it gets a little closer and get people time to get into place. I am setting off the announcements now. W5MAY.
Thank you, sir. KD5TDC.
KS5F.
KS5F. How are you, sir?
Good, Gary. I'm going to head. I just left the EOC. I'll head back down there. I'll be down there in about 10 minutes. I can back you up if needed.
Thank you. Going to show you at Bedford. You'll be able to back me up.
Yeah, I won't be there for about 10 minutes, but as soon as I get there, I'll just check in real quick. I'll back you up.
Copy that.
K5TXC's here for backup too, Gary.
Copy that, sir. Last one of these came through. I nearly lost power, so I've got a battery here, but it'll take me a minute to hook it up.
I understand. I just bought a brand new UPS that was on sale at CompUSA Target Direct, so a really good price. So it'll last a little bit longer next time, hopefully.
And you copied Jerry's traffic. Here comes there's the text. Okay, National Weather Service requested activation for Tarrant County, line approaching from the west. So if we could have any mobile stations start toward the western part of the county. This storm currently runs from Boyd, southwest, down to Springtown. It's not quite to Mineral Wells, Weatherford, Millsap, and then back along 20. This is KD5TDC. So the Weather Service advises that the apex of this bow echo extends from Decatur to Springtown. There's a large reflectivity core on the north side of this, so expect a small quarter of 70-plus mile-an-hour winds and a large area of 60 mile-an-hour plus winds around it. This is KD5TDC. The Weather Service is saying they believe the worst winds will be in southern Denton County, right along the county line. There's a real strong bow, and the line of this storm runs from Decatur around to Boyd and then curves back to Springtown. So we might get clipped in the very northwestern part of the county. This is KD5TDC.
Weather Service.
Go ahead, Weather Service.
Yeah, this is November 5, Alpha Foxtrot Delta. Just want to let you know I'm monitoring.
Thank you, sir. We're just in ARES mode, allowing the spotters to kind of get out and get into position, and I think in about the next 5 to 10 minutes we'll go into full race season.
Yeah, it looks like the next radar scan might have the leading edge right at the Denton, Tarrant, Wise County corner up there.
For right now, is that something that you're most interested in until the rest of this storm kind of works its way in?
You already covered what the most concerning part is going to stay along the county line north. I think Denton's going to get hit a lot harder, but being on the south end of the line, you may still look for small spin-ups on the south edge. So, I mean, you can still get some high winds, but you might also look for some weak spin-ups along the county line.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. This is KD5TDC. We're in ARES mode for a few more minutes, waiting for the activation messages to go out and spotters to get in position.
Tango, Tango, November.
Tango, Tango, November.
Evening, Gary. Just leaving the QTH in Haltom City. I'll be headed north up 35. Sounds like we'll want to have eyes up in the northwestern part of the county, if I have that right.
Yes, sir. That's the leading part of the storm. The rest of the bow is kind of angles between Springtown, Azle, and kind of back to Weatherford. I think right now the Weather Service is, from our perspective, we're most concerned about the winds in far southern Denton, northwest Tarrant.
Roger that. I'll be here when we spin up. K5TTN.
Thank you, sir.
K5ANR, maps go 1.
Okay, I got Alpha November Romeo. Give me the first part of your call.
Kilowatt 5, Alpha November Romeo, maps go square 1.
You'll be the first to know, sir.
Well, I know it just blew through about 5 minutes ago. It's blowing probably 50 miles an hour, light misting, rain, not much else yet, but it looks over the horizon like it's coming.
So you've got 50 sustained or gusts to 50, and is that estimated?
Estimated sustained at 40, gust to 50.
Thank you, sir. Copy that.
Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Yeah, Gary, what kind of weather are we actually expecting out of this? High winds, hail, or what?
Yeah, I think the Weather Service is concerned right now about high winds. The severe thunderstorm warning says wind to 60 miles an hour, hail to 1. Correction, that's the wrong one. Stand by. Okay, the severe thunderstorm warning until 10 p.m. is for wind at 70 miles an hour, hail up to 1 inch.
All right, thank you. Sounds like we're going to have an interesting night. Hotel Alpha Charlie, clear.
Yes, sir. And once it starts working its way through, it'll kind of slice through like a guillotine. We won't get it all at once.
Okay, copy that. Whiskey 5 Hotel Alpha Charlie.
K9WAT.
K9WAT.
Just checking in. I'm mobile here at 820 in Roof Snow in North Tarrant.
Thank you, sir. You're just in time. We've got a line of thunderstorms that kind of stretch from Newark up in the southern part of Denton. Now the leading edge almost down to Azle and to Weatherford, and those storms were moving, I think, at about 45 miles an hour. Our primary threat that we're aware of at this time is high winds. We'd obviously be interested in any reports on high winds or hail. This is K5FTW.
Roger, thank you. Let me know if you need me. K9WAG monitoring.
Net control, Grapevine EOC, KF0LIZ.
How are you, ma'am? Got you open?
I am well, yes, we are open and monitoring.
Thank you, ma'am.
W5MA1.
W5MA1, K5TDC.
Notification for the Weather Service. They expect weather to be in here in 30 to 45 minutes. Can expect high winds, 1-inch hail, which is similar to what they said earlier. So spotters, get in position, find you a place to get under cover, and be ready to give reports. W5MA1.
K5TDC, we're in a ARES net right now. The storm continues to move into the county and toward the county. The line of storms now runs from just coming into the corner of the county around Hazlitt down through the edge of Azle toward Little Park and then south at an angle past 20. This is K5TDC. This is K5TDC. We're still in an ARES mode. The Weather Service advises that they're seeing an outflow boundary just a bit ahead of the line over northwest Tarrant County. They're thinking the surface winds will still be pretty strong and approaching 60, but possibly not as bad as the storms at the wind up there in the central part of Denton County. So they do have 40 to 50 mile an hour winds reported in Crum right now. This is K5TDC. We're in ARES now. K5ANR.
K5ANR.
Well, sir, you're kind of about in the middle of it by now. Has anything significantly changed?
Not really. That one outflow boundary was 40 to 50. It has slowed down considerably. We're probably sustained at 20, gusting at 30 or 35. Starting to pick up a lot of CG in the last 5 minutes. Light to moderate rain, no signs of hail, just not near as bad as we had thought, and this is good. K5ANR.
Is the station calling Tango Tango Whiskey?
Tango Kilo 5, Tango Whiskey.
Oh, you're very noisy. It's going to be difficult to get a good copy on you.
Okay, was looking at radar. I'm basically in the Lake Country area, just southeast corner of the mountain, and it topped kind of one of the, signatures real close. Have you seen anything from the Weather Service or on radar yourself?
No, sir, but we leave that to the Weather Service for that interpretation. Those signatures are mathematical algorithms, and to those of us that are untrained, it's not necessarily something that we're really concerned about.
Understood. Anyway, like I said, I'm fixed at the house, but I can go take a peek outside if I see anything severe or of consequence, I can give a report back if needed.
Thank you, sir. This is K5FTW. We're in informal area command. Copy that, 30 in Chapel Creek.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Quebec Hotel, Delta.
QHD, go ahead.
Mobile, 199 in Lakeside, Absco 45 heading into Azle. Heavy rain, winds estimated 20 out of the north-northwest. No hail, and again, moderate to heavy rain.
Yes, sir. Copy you. 199 in Lakeside. Rain, moderate to heavy. No hail. Thank you, sir. K5TDC. This is an ARES net in progress.
QHD, I'm going to continue west and go into Azle.
Yes, sir. Copy that. Thank you.
Kilo 5, Echo Tango Whiskey.
Echo Tango Whiskey. Go ahead.
Okay, rain just started here. Like I said, I'm basically at Harbor One or Lake Country area. Confirm rain an hour, 20, maybe goes to 30 this time. Or no signs of hail, but so I know Saginaw was on the line. I get to them and I was going to be there in about 5 minutes.
Nobody cares.
Thank you, sir. Copy that. Copy your rain, gust to 30, no hail. This is K5TDC. This is K5TDC. We're at an ARES net. Weather Service is advising that they're likely be issuing a new severe thunderstorm warning for the apex of that bow line over Denton County. It will include much of Collin County and a small portion of northern Dallas. They're also saying right now downtown Fort Worth and downtown Dallas should not be impacted by damaging winds. Not be impacted is what they're saying right now. And this is KD5TDC.
Yes, can I report that it is raining retards around here?
Alpha November Romeo. Alpha November Romeo, go ahead. 415 Alpha November Romeo, Mapsco 1. The rain is now starting to, the bar ditch is seeing quite a bit of runoff. They want to keep an eye on low water tonight. Low water crossing. We're getting a lot of water in the ditches out here. K5ANR. So are the ditches, have they filled up yet coming on the roadway or just filling up? The ones I can see from here are not up to the road yet, but they're running, they're deep here, and they're probably running 18 inches deep right now.
Could you all please speak up?
Maybe the Weather Service should issue a retard warning.
KFR?
KFR?
No, sorry. K5FTW, looking for KFR. Keller EOC, are you on?
Keller EOC,
looks like the leading edge is there.
Got 30-mile-an-hour winds and rain, nothing else to report.
Okay, thank you.
Might hand the machine now. KD5MZN.
MZN, much better, sir.
Alright, I'm at 2871 and 20. Just hanging out.
So this leading edge of the storm now runs from east of Roanoke down, probably the leading edge is just crossed through Keller, starting to come into Saginaw and White Settlement, and then on down to Aledo. So the storm is going to continue to work its way across the county.
UCO.
UCO?
I'm at 30 in Lingcrest and just saw 3 power flashes to the west. Maximum measured wind so far is under 20 though.
What's your MAPSCO?
I do not have a MAPSCO. I'm at Lingcrest and I-30.
In which direction were the flashes from you?
Due west.
Station calling, you're noisy.
November 0 Romeo Sierra Echo, confirm the flashes to my location 6.
Lima Kilo Golf.
Lima Kilo Golf.
KF5LKG. Map grid 760L. I-20, 1187. They're looking at the 2 transformers that just now blew out above me. So we've lost all lights for the 1187 traffic right here. Wind speed, constant 25 now.
FTW, is that in the city?
David, can you confirm your MAPSCO location again, please?
760L. I am at I-20 and 1187.
So that's the just to the west of Tarrant County line.
Just barely. I mean, just barely on the line, but the transformers blew out above my head.
All right, Roger, thank you.
So that's our flashes our other 2 spotters saw.
Weather service.
Go ahead, weather service.
Yeah, was that as a result of severe winds or just power lines arcing and then popping the transformer?
LKG, can you go direct weather service?
Okay, weather service. Yes, we have high winds. I'm only constantly measuring at 25 solid there. And then I heard the arcing happen and saw the transformers blew up. We lost 2 transformers out here.
Okay, but the wind stayed below severe limit?
Yeah, I'm still measuring right now.
Okay, thank you. And 5AFT weather service.
And David, 716 Lima is in Parker County.
So Weather Service at about 9:58 said the outflow winds moving across northern and central Tarrant County toward Dallas County are strong and gusty, but do not appear to be severe. They're going to allow the severe thunderstorm warning for Tarrant to expire. This is K5FTW.
K5OEM.
K5OEM, go ahead.
Can you confirm that that severe thunderstorm warning has in fact been expired, please?
I will ask the Weather Service. I will tell you that it has dropped off of my screen. Weather Service, sorry to bother you, but are you there?
Yeah, I've seen it on chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that as a new spot. That was the reason I was asking for some confirmation.
Mr. Neil, see, I was just going to ask them. MAY, I mean, what are your thoughts? You want me to ask them, see if we're going to stick around, or what's your pleasure?
Yeah, they did expire the warning at 59. At 8:59, or 9:59, I think the clock's off here. Anyway, let's wait a few more minutes to see. We'll see if it gets through the county without any more high winds, and then we'll call it a night.
Copy that.
Copy also K5OEM.
Right.
Now we're about to have a new warning coming for Dallas and northeast Tarrant County down to quarter-size hail moving toward the airport.
National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Dallas and Tarrant County until 11:15. At 10:12, severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from near Coppell to near Crowley, moving southeast at 25. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail are the main threat. Trained spotters have observed hail damage, and hail is expected in this as it moves through the area. So we're under a severe thunderstorm warning until 11:15. K5FTW.
Romeo Sierra Echo.
Romeo Sierra Echo, go ahead.
I've been getting sporadic, smaller than pea-sized hail at my location the past 5 minutes.
And give me your location.
Interstate 30 in Chapel Creek, West Fort Worth.
Thank you, sir. Copy pea-size hail, 8:30 in Chapel Creek. No. You're 30 in Chapel Creek. My bad.
FTW.
Go ahead, FTW.
A report from K5FEZ. Heavy rain, 25 to 30 mile-an-hour winds at 35 and northwest 28.
Copy was at 35 and northwest 28. Had heavy rain, and what was the rest of his report?
Winds 25 to 30 and gusts above that.
Thank you, sir.
WAG.
WH station, give me your full call sign. Go ahead.
Kilo 9 Whiskey Alpha Tango, North Richland Hills along 820. Just want to report we're getting a bit heavier gusts up here. I don't have a measure, but it's enough to remove leaves from a tree, so, and very heavy rain.
You're on 820 in the North Richland Hills area.
Yes, sir. 820 and roof snow.
Tango November.
Tango November. Go ahead.
K5TTN. I'm at 820 in Haltom. I'd estimate those wind gusts at 30 to 35 and heavy rain here.
Winds 30 to 35 gusting. Thank you.
This is WAT again.
WAT, go ahead.
Just a further update. We are getting East Skies hail up here now, too.
Okay, copy pea-size hail here at 820 in North Richland Hills.
KF5 GHF.
GHF, go ahead.
Just let you know we had sirens going off in Crowley a couple of minutes ago.
All right, thank you, sir. Sirens going off in Crowley 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
About 3 minutes ago.
FTW.
Go ahead, FTW.
National Weather Service is issued a flood warning for Tarrant County until 1:15 a.m. 10:21. Doppler radar indicated a thunderstorm producing heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 1 to 2 inches of heavy rain is already falling. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. K5FTW.
Looks like there's 2 hail cores in this storm as it moves through now. One is in the Richland Hills area. It's kind of down, I believe, that is 26 and 183, and it looks like it's kind of going up 26. And then there's another one that's heading toward Bedford and like Cheek Sparger, moving up in that area. But there's 2 pronounced hail cores in this storm. It's kind of spun back up a little bit. KD5 TDC. We have a ARES net progress.
VTS.
Papa Tango Sierra.
Victor Tango Sierra. I'd like to speak directly with Saginaw EOC.
Go ahead.
This neighborhood at Streets, Leatherman, and John Kennedy, we have 18 to 24 inches of water at that intersection. More than curb to curb, it's up in the yards.
BTS, I'd like to confirm that's Leatherman and John Kennedy, and you're stating there is 18 inches of standing water.
That is correct. It could be more. I can't drive through it.
Please do not. Thank you for the report.
K5 OEM.
K5 OEM.
Are you guys looking at chat?
I was just a second. I'm reading this. Hang on.
Just making sure you saw that last message.
I'm sorry. Which one? I was reading the flash flood warning. Which one are you talking about?
CASA indicating strong winds on the order of 50, 60 miles an hour over eastern Fort Worth, Tarrant County toward Arlington.
No, I'm passing that on now. Thank you very much, K5OM.
K5ZM1.
Okay, go ahead, Ricky.
This is KB5ZM1 here at Lancaster at 8:20. About 5 minutes ago, we had a little P to marble size hail, not very much, just a very small spattering of it. Winds up to about 40, guesstimated. Curb to curb rain, and it is coming down still pretty heavy with lots of cloud to cloud lightning.
Thank you, sir. P to marble size hail, wind gusts to 40 estimated. Thank you.
Net Control Weather Service.
Go ahead, Weather Service.
Well, if we can get this line through, you should be good for the night.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. KD5TDC, we have ARES net progress.
K5NLM National Weather Service forward.
Do you copy that, Ricky?
Sir, I'm on a secure, and I will be back Sunday night, back with y'all. I'll be out of town for the rest of the week and weekend. KB5ZM1, clear.
Thank you, sir. Have a good time. This is KD5TDC.
Just going to see my mommy. All right, catch y'all later, KB5ZM1.
Tango, November.
Go direct with JGD.
Thank you, Gary. Halton City EOC KF5TTN.
Go.
Just had a look, and I'm located on one of the side streets between Silver Sage and Halton Road. Water's has actually come down a little bit. It's a little below curb level. It's not curb to curb here.
Received. I really appreciate that report. I have a public works crew going that way just to verify that. Appreciate your support. Home COC clear.
This is KD5TDC. We're in an ARES net. The Weather Service has just put out a severe weather statement that the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11:15 for west central Rockwall, Dallas, and southeastern Tarrant counties. 1047 severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Garland to Mansfield, moving east at 30 miles an hour. This hazard is believed to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is KD5TDC. For anybody in the far south portion of the county or down in Johnson County, the Weather Service has got a significant weather advisory for Johnson County until 11:30. At 10:48 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Godley, or 7 miles west of Joshua, moving east at 25 miles an hour. The storm is possible to have dime-sized hail and wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. This is KD5TDC.
WAT.
WAT, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm just packing in for the night, so I wanted to go ahead and sign off, and thank you for the net.
Appreciate you coming out. This is KD5TDC.
My pleasure. K9WAT signing off.
Net control, Grapevine EOC.
Go ahead, Grapevine EOC.
We are shutting down our operations and we'll be closing the doors here shortly. KF0 LID.
LIZ. Thank you, ma'am, and show you shutting down at 2257.
KD5TDC, K5TXC.
K5TXC, KD5TDC.
Gary, severe thunderstorm warning for southern Tarrant County, north central Texas till midnight. At 10:58 p.m., severe thunderstorm was located near Godley or near Joshua, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Winds up to 60 miles an hour, gust and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations include Fort Worth, Arlington, Mansfield, Burleson, Cleburne, Crowley, Forest Hill, Kennedale, Everman, Keene, Joshua, Alvarado, Rendon, Venus, Grandview, Godley, Cross Timber, and Briar Oaks. This also includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 14 and 43, basically all along the southern part of Tarrant County. K5TXC.
Yes, sir, that line kind of hooks around and stretches from Fort Worth around through Benbrook and down through Godley. I was focusing on that Arlington storm and kind of watching it leave the county, and this other one kind of crept up.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty hot, especially down in Johnson, so just see what happens, I guess. It's been very cyclic tonight. K5TXC.
Yes, sir, I was looking at that one part of the storm up in northeast Tarrant, and from one scan to the next, for where there was little to no hail, it just popped up and had two little places up there. It's really interesting. It just all at once intensified.
I stuck my head out the door on that and could hear, every once in a while, get the air conditioner out there and the lawn furniture, stuff like that. Didn't really see anything large, thank goodness, in Bedford.
Yes, sir, copy that. I'm trying to look and see who we still have out.
Uniform Whiskey, Mike.
UWM, go ahead, sir.
N5 UWM Mobile out of southwest Tarrant County coming up 377. I live in Masco, 100 kilo. The northern end of that storm is dumping tremendous amounts of rain. I couldn't drive more than 5 miles an hour. It was raining so hard the windshield wipers couldn't keep up. So I imagine there'll be some low street flooding out that direction.
All right, thank you, sir. And you're driving back south, back toward home?
No, sir, I'm headed for Lockheed. I'm third shifter out there, headed in out there. I'll be up all night monitoring.
All right, thank you, sir.
K5OEM.
K5OEM, go ahead.
We are going to remain open for a while.
We'll stay here with you. This is KD5TDC.
Thank you, sir. K5OEM.
K5ZMY.
Go ahead, ZMY.
Measured in a professional rain gauge, 1 inch. That makes me for the whole week 1.5 inches so far for the whole week. Measured here at Lancaster and 820.
Thank you, sir. I'll mark that down.
It's still light rain coming down at this time. KB5ZMY, clear for the evening.
This is KD5TDC. We're in an ARES net.
November 5, Yankee Mike.
K5YM. Go ahead, Colleyville.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and secure for the evening. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. Appreciate you checking into the net. 2304. Do we have any other stations down in the southwest part of the county, down in the Crowley area?
Lee McHugh off.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
KF5LKG. My home anyhow. I had to pull off of 820. It was too hard to see in the rain when the winds picked up again.
So you were on the southern part of 820 off of 20 and what, like 377? Nothing that appears too significant at this point.
Well, I think the winds that I had coming out 20 hit into Fort Worth were a lot stronger than I'd reported. That's why I had to pull over. But I can move down that area. Like I said, I mean, that's close to my house.
Well, if you want to kind of start heading down that way to get yourself closer to home, I'd appreciate it.
I think, Gary, I can do it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
India, Quebec, Mike.
KF5.
India, Quebec, Mike. Go ahead.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, India, Quebec, Mike. Maps go 103. Winds are calm, but I'm sure it's on the way.
All right, sir. Thank you, and indeed it is.
I'll be up for a little while monitoring. I'll let you know if it becomes significant. Kilo Foxtrot 5, India, Quebec, Mike.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. This is KD5TDC. We've got an informal ARES set up for a little bit more. We've watched the first line or first part of that storm. It's almost worked its way through the east side of the county, but there's another arm of it that kind of broke off, and that part is now in a line from Benbrook down through Crowley and Joshua, and it's going to work its way across, so we'll keep an eye on it for a bit. KD5TDC.
Uniform Whiskey, Mike.
UWM, go ahead.
And just a heads up on some high water. It's westbound off of 30 where you'll exit off to Altamira or 183. And Lockheed Boulevard underneath the 183 bridge, there's probably 6 or 8 inches of water across the road under that bridge. It's a bad spot. It's always there, but somebody hit it going fast, they're going to be floating.
Okay, westbound 30, Altamira, get about 6 to 8 inches of water under the bridge.
That's correct. It's noted for that, but just to keep somebody from hitting it at high speed and go hydroplane across it. All right, I'm at work, so we'll monitor the rest of the night. Catch y'all later, and have a good evening. In 5 UWM, mobile clear.
Thank you, sir. K5FTW, did you copy that water?
Roger, yeah.
Thank you.
K5FTW. Gary, do we have anybody in from North Richland Hills?
No, sir. W5HRC EOC's gone home.
Okay. Fort Worth Fire is requesting people to block the low water crossings over there by Bell.
That should be Richland Hills, Gary, K5TXC.
By Bell Helicopter?
Yes, sir.
I thought that was Hurst.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. Too late. K5TXC, it is Hurst.
Hurst EOC, can we help?
Yes, sir. I think K5FTW, I think Fort Worth's wanting some help blocking some crossings by Bell Helicopter by the plant. I'm guessing maybe Trinity's got a lot of water on it.
Okay, behind Bell, FTW, to the southeast, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't catch exactly where it was, but that's where they were talking about their Trinity. They wanted somebody on each end. There's still a lot of traffic going through there, and it's getting deeper and deeper.
Roger. PD will handle. Is Fort Worth PD going to respond after we block it?
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
Okay, Hurst dispatch on it. Thank you much. Hurst EOC, W5HRC.
Well, thank you, sir, for monitoring and passing that along.
First, you might want to call our FD Alarmer's office and ask them directly.
KF5ZNF.
KF5ZNF, Arlington Airport, go ahead.
Roger, we've got very heavy rain here at this time. Winds have shifted back to the south, less than 10 miles an hour.
Heavy rain, winds southwest at 10. Thank you, sir.
India, Quebec, Mike.
IQM, go ahead.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, India, Quebec, Mike. Mapsco 103 stationary. Winds shifted to the south at 5 to 10. Our moderate rain is tapering off, and there are no signs of flooding. I was going to go ahead and secure for the evening unless you believe you might need me.
Oh, I think I appreciate it. I think probably here in the next few minutes we'll probably talk to Arlington as the last little storm goes through, and we'll probably be shutting down. We're going to stick around for a bit, but thank you, sir.
My pleasure. KF5IQM, good night.
This is KD5TDC. We have an ARES net progress.
Lima Kilo Golf.
LKG, go ahead.
KF5LKG. Okay, map grid 105T, which is I-35 and Reisinger, and also Garden Acres right there.
All right, sir.
Okay, where did you want me to go? All it is right now is just some lightning. Rain is slowed down. Wind is just about slowed down tremendously also. Slowed down, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me zoom in here just a second. Kind of take a look at something. Yeah, you're actually behind the last part of that storm. I believe it's pretty well passed over you.
Okay, I thought I drove through it. It sped up then slowed down, so, okay. Okay, then Gary, if that's it, I'll go ahead and shut it down for the night.
Yes, sir, that's fine. I appreciate you going back out that direction.
Okay. Have a good night, sir. K5LKG.
K5LKG, KD5TDC. So we still have a severe thunderstorm warning in the far south part of the county. That severe thunderstorm warning is good until midnight. But I think the most intense part of that's trying to move over toward Mansfield and on out of the county.
FTW.
Go ahead, FTW.
We get this little cell that's south of Mansfield out of here, we'll be done.
Okay, thank you, sir. I've kind of been watching it there. Arlington, are you still there, K5OEM?
Yes, we are. We were just discussing how much longer to stay open. Do we have a time frame?
I think another 15 minutes tops.
That'll work. We'll close down in 15 minutes. K5OEM.
ZNF, go ahead.
Roger, we're getting heavy rain here at the Arlington Airport again, and we just took a lightning shot here.
Copy that. Heavy rain and a little lightning.
K5OEM.
K5OEM, go ahead.
Do we have anything else that may be moving through southern Tarrant County that we need to be concerned about at this point?
I show that there's, and I'm waiting for the scan to refresh, but I show there is a storm. Part of that thunderstorm extends from south of 20 down through the edge of it. The back side of the edge is just over Mansfield.
Okay, do we have any idea how long it will take to get out of the county at this point then?
Well, I mean, I think that's your call. If you guys want to close, you can close. I think the last part of that storm over Mansfield is probably about 15-20 minutes, because I don't think our severe thunderstorm warning expires till 12.
Okay. Let me discuss it, and we'll let you know. Thank you, K5OEM.
K5FTW.
DBJ.
Go ahead, DBJ.
Kilo Bravo 0, Delta Bravo Juliet, 111 Kilo. Very heavy rain. Winds from the west, approximately 10 miles an hour.
Kilo, heavy rain, winds 10 miles an hour.
is K5OEM.
K5OEM, go ahead.
We're going to go ahead and secure it this time.
Thank you, ma'am. Show you secure 2349.
Thank you very much, and you did a good job as net control. I'm just wondering how many times we'll get to do this again this weekend.
Well, I'm willing to share the wealth, so anybody else wants to, I'll back somebody else up.
Understood. Have a good evening. Thank you. This is K5OEM Security.
Thank you, Linda. KD5TDC. K5FTW, you may be the last remaining station on the air.
And I was about to call you saying the same thing. Looks like they're going to cancel the warning for Johnson County, which is the one that included Tarrant. So let's cut it off. Thanks everybody that's still up. I think we'll be back, if not tomorrow, most likely Saturday. Saturday, it looks to be our most active weather day. So we'll see you then. K5FTW, W5MAOI. Thanks again.
Thank you. KD5TDC, clear.
K5OEM, clear.
KF5ZNF Arlington Airport, I'm securing here also.
Gary, great job. K5TXC.
Thank you, Gary. You going to be around Saturday?
Yes, sir, should be.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want somebody to back you up, I'll be glad to let you take a turn.
All right, Gary. Sounds like it's going to be an interesting Friday, Saturday, and hopefully it'll be over with by Sunday. We'll see. K5TXC, good night.
Good night to you, sir. K5TXC, this is KD5TDC.